Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. Today is Tuesday, July 16th, and the moon is in Scorpio still. It does move into Sag late tonight. That's 9:26 here p.m. on the east coast of the U.S. So, yesterday we had the Uranus-Mars conjunction that everybody was talking about. Of course, Saturday, when there was an attempt on the ex-president's life, it certainly was very close in a square to his Mars. It wasn't quite exact. With Uranus, we never quite know what's going to happen. Uranus is an energy of freeing you from the known. And what actually did happen, as Ona pointed out to me, was when it was exact. That was when the word came down that Aileen Cannon had dropped the case because of the reasonings that Thomas gave her, even though they're not real reasonings. And so it's probably either going to go to the Supreme Court, or Jack Smith's going to be required to maybe do it in a different way. It's over temporarily, but not over completely, I think, unless we really get surprised and they find a way to ignore the rule of law again. So I do think that that's not going to work, but it's going to work because it delays it. So I just want to say that about it. What I would say to all you is don't really worry about stuff. You have no, you can be informed and stuff, but don't let anything shock and surprise you anymore. Just see it happen, step back from it. Don't become emotionally involved, because it's only going to hurt you, and being emotionally involved isn't going to solve the problem. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. It's wicked hot here today. Like, the sun is barely over the trees, and I'm standing in the sun, and it's going to be awful. I think it's going to go up to 94. It's already 80. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. I know those of you who live in places that are way hotter than this are like, come on, babe. But, like, it's not hot like this here, so I'm hating it. All right, so let's talk about today. I just wanted to point out how, as far as I can tell, we saw the Mars-Uranus conjunction express itself. But it's not over, so don't worry. This isn't the final thing. And perhaps now Jack Smith can free himself from Aileen Cannon, and we can free ourselves from having to deal with this. Sorry, something of a judge. What's that expression? Sorry, excuse of a judge. All right, let's get in the shade. Let's have it made in the shade today. In fact, if you're going to make anything, make it in the shade, because the sun's going to be brutal. All right, what else is going on? Let's just focus on these little sedum in here with their little yellow flowers. How cute. The interesting thing about today is the moon in moon in Scorpio, sorry about that, will oppose both Uranus and Mars. And that's going to happen the first time. This is Eastern time, so you can adjust to your time zone. 2:31, the moon opposes Uranus, and then at 4:07, the moon opposes Mars. And so in a way, the moon, which in Scorpio, which is deep and probing and can be somewhat vengeful, makes oppositions to the two planets that conjoined yesterday, Uranus and Mars. And so we can see an upsetment, we can see something happen at that time, or be aware of something, because oppositions bring awareness. So just pay attention to between those times. And I think Milwaukee might be on Central Time, and I apologize for not knowing that, people of Milwaukee. So if it's Central Time, you're looking at 1:30 to 3:07. If my calculations in my head are correct, which it's a little bit of a crapshoot, especially before I have my cup of coffee. I came out as soon as I could after I fed Charlie and Apollo, because I knew it was going to be wicked hot. At 9:11, seriously, at 9:11 tonight, the moon makes a trine. That's Eastern Time, to Neptune. That sort of eases things up a little bit. Maybe also brings a sense of obfuscation. It's possible, but it could also just be after a long hot day, you have a little bit of a coolness and an ease in the jangled nerves. And then the moon moves into Sag at 9:26 p.m. Eastern and makes an immediate sextile to Pluto. That's going to happen late at night. So if you're still up after this hot day, you'll have an opportunity to really sort of think about what has happened over the day and perhaps try to make sense of it and see how it improves the status of us people, the world. Oh no. So this was weeded, and the weeds have again taken over. And Michael said to me, "Oh, if you feel like getting up and weeding." I'm just standing still here and sweating. I don't think weeding's going to happen today, but you never know. But I do want to point out, if I could, to you guys. Oh, so we have more of these coming up. These are the thistle, the wild thistle. This is I think the plant that butterflies absolutely love. Bees and butterflies. There's the globe thistle that's cultivated. And just take note of how these plants in Michael's garden, I'll bring you around so you can see. I mean, they weren't planted that long ago. I'm always amazed at the growing power of the summer. Eggplants, tomatoes, herbs, other stuff. I don't know what he plants. Plants everything. And he harvests everything, and we eat like queens and kings. So, but it's hot. All right, guys, have yourself a great day. Much love to you all. Stay cool. Don't let all this stuff bother you. It's not over till it's over. And I did read a funny on. I can't remember it now. It was a funny on, anyway, it's kind of mean and terrible, and I probably shouldn't say it, but it was something about 2 inches, Stormy Daniel, and anyway, never mind. Okay, so, have yourself a great day. I hope you guys don't think less of me. Take care, everyone. Namaste.